Hello, and welcome back to Tiki Boo's channel, the show that helps you see the world through your pet's eyes. I'm your host, Catherine, and joining me, as always, is the real star of the show, my co host and resident good boy, Tiki Boo.
Woof woof! Hi everyone, it's me, Tiki Boo, ready to sniff out some great advice. Today's topic is super duper important, especially for all you new pet parents out there.
That's right. Today we're diving deep into one of the most crucial periods in a new pet's life, the first 72 hours and beyond. We're going to be talking about the 333 rule, which is a fantastic guideline for understanding your new dog or cat's journey as they adjust to their forever home.
The 333 rule. It sounds like a secret agent code. Is it about 3 naps, 3 treats, and 3 belly rubs? Because I would be very good at that rule.
Not quite, Tiki Boo, but those are also important. The 333 rule stands for the first 3 days, the first 3 weeks, and the first 3 months. It describes the common phases a pet goes through during their decompression period. Understanding this can make the transition smoother and less stressful for everyone involved.
Decompression, like a diver coming up from the deep sea. That's what it feels like. You're in a whole new world.
That's a perfect analogy. So let's start with that first phase, the first 3 days. Okay, so you've just brought your new best friend home. Your heart is full, you're excited, and you want to show them all the love. But from your pet's perspective, their entire world has just been turned upside down. They don't know who you are, where they are, or what's expected of them.
Oh, I remember this. It's a whirlwind of smells. So many new smells and new sounds. The floor might be slippery, the couch is a mysterious giant, and you, the new human, smell like hope and maybe that sandwich you had for lunch.
Exactly. During these first 3 days, your new pet is likely to be completely overwhelmed. They might be scared, uncertain, and incredibly stressed. Biologically, their cortisol levels, that's the stress hormone, are probably through the roof.
That's a great way to put it. And pet parents should be looking for the subtle signs of that stress. Things like lip licking, yawning when they're not tired, whale eye, where you see the whites of their eyes, or a tucked tail. These are all whispers telling you they're not comfortable yet. Through the rough. Get it?
Very funny. Because of this stress, they might not eat or drink much. They might hide or they might not want to interact at all. They might even have accidents in the house. This is not them being bad, it's them being terrified. So what's the solution? The number one priority is to give them a safe, quiet space. This could be a crate with a comfy bed in a low traffic area, or a small room like a laundry room. This is their den, their sanctuary where they can retreat and observe the new environment from a distance without feeling threatened.
My crate was my smell fortress. It had my favorite blanket, and it smelled like me. It was the one place that felt familiar. Super important.
It really is. Second, resist the urge to introduce them to everyone you know. I know you want to show off your new family member, but a welcome party is the absolute last thing they need. Keep introductions limited to the immediate family members living in the home.
Yeah, a welcome nap is much better than a welcome party. Trust me.
And finally, establish a predictable routine immediately. Feed them at the same times each day. Take them out for potty breaks on a consistent schedule. This predictability is incredibly comforting and helps them understand what to expect in this strange new place. Don't force interaction. Let them come to you.
Food at the same time is the best. It's like predictable magic. It tells us, okay, this place might be weird, but at least there's a reliable snack schedule. That's a huge positive.
So, to recap the first 3 days, keep it calm, create a safe space, and establish a predictable routine. Patience is your best friend here. All right, so you've survived the first 3 days. Now we enter the next phase, the first 3 weeks. Tikaboo, what happens now?
This is when we start to think, okay, maybe I live here now. The fog of fear starts to lift. We're learning the routine. We know when walks happen, we know where the water bowl is, and we're starting to figure out which human is the softest touch for treats.
This is exactly it. During these first 3 weeks, your pet is starting to settle in. They're learning the rules of the house, and you'll start to see flashes of their true personality emerge. The shy dog might start to play, or the quiet cat might start to explore more openly.
Right. This is when you found out I love squeaky toys, and also that I thought the mail carrier was a mortal enemy who must be barked at with great passion. We're learning about each other.
And with that emerging personality, you might also see some behavioral issues crop up for the first time. This isn't a regression, it's actually a sign that they're starting to feel comfortable enough to test boundaries.
Testing boundaries is a scientific process, Catherine, for science. I had to know, is that couch cushion really off limits, or was that just a suggestion? Turns out it was not a suggestion.
It was not. So during this 3-week period, consistency is king. This is the perfect time to start implementing basic, positive reinforcement training. Teach them sit or their name. Keep training sessions short, fun, and rewarding. This builds their confidence and strengthens your bond.
Ooh, yeah, training is just a fun game where I get snacks for being smart. I love that game.
It's also a great time to introduce enrichment, like puzzle toys or snuffle mats. These things engage their brain and can help prevent boredom-based misbehavior. Your routine should be rock solid by now, and that predictability continues to build their sense of security.
Makes sense. A bored dog is a creative dog, and you might not like our art projects.
So during the first 3 weeks, the focus is on consistency, starting gentle training, and patiently guiding them as their true self begins to shine through. Be prepared for a few bumps in the road and celebrate the little victories. And that brings us to the final stage of the rule, the first 3 months. After weeks of patience and consistency, you're now entering a new and wonderful phase.
This is the good stuff. By 3 months, we get it. We're home. This is my couch. This is my human. This is my favorite squeaky hedgehog. There's a real sense of belonging. The weird, scary feelings are mostly gone.
That's the goal. By the 3-month mark, your pet should feel comfortable and secure in your home. They've built a bond with you and other family members. They understand the daily routine and the basic rules of the house.
It's when you know for sure that this is your forever spot. You've earned it. You've done the hard work of sniffing everything, and now you can finally relax.
This is the time to really deepen that bond. Continue with training, maybe move on to more advanced cues, or even a fun class like agility or nose work. Continue with socialization, but always at your pet's pace. Regular play sessions, walks, and just quiet cuddle time are all crucial for strengthening your connection.
Walks, car rides, sharing a tiny piece of cheese that accidentally fell on the floor. That's how you build an unbreakable bond. It's all about shared experiences.
It is. However, it's also important to note that if some serious behavioral issues are still present or have gotten worse, this is the time to seek professional help from a certified trainer or a veterinary behaviorist. It doesn't mean you failed. It means you're being a responsible advocate for your pet's well-being.
Totally. There is no shame in getting a human translator. Sometimes we just don't speak the same language, and a professional can help you figure out what we're trying to say when we chew on the table leg.
So, the 3-month mark is all about cementing your relationship and truly becoming a family. You've put in the work, and now you can enjoy the reward of a happy, well-adjusted companion. So let's quickly recap the 3-3-3 rule. The first 3 days are for decompression. Keep things quiet and predictable. The first 3 weeks are for settling in. Establish routines and start gentle training. And the first 3 months are for building trust and truly becoming part of the family.
The biggest thing is patience. We don't understand human words right away. We don't know the rules. We just know our whole life just changed. Give us time, give us space, and give us lots of tasty rewards for being brave.
That's the best summary yet, Tiki Boo. Every pet is an individual, and some may adjust faster or slower than this timeline. but it's an excellent framework to help you stay empathetic and patient during the transition.
And it's worth it, I promise. We'll repay your patience with a lifetime of sloppy kisses, happy tail wags, and expert-level couch cuddling.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That's all the time we have for today's episode of Positive Perspectives. A huge thank you to all the new pet parents out there doing their best. You've got this.
If this information was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Every bit of support helps our goal of opening a pet sanctuary. Thank you for being part of our mission.
Join us next time when we'll be talking about decoding doggy body language. Until then, stay positive.